What is up guys, and welcome back to another Wrath of the Lich King Classic video. So today I want to show you guys possibly the best gold farm that I made a video about so far in this expansion and the game itself. It is a very good gold farm that literally anyone can do. Well, once again it has a level requirement to it, but there's no professional requirements, which is kind of weird because you would think there is. So the gold farm itself will give you probably easily 1000 gold per hour, depends on when you do the farm itself. Like right now on some servers it is upwards of 2k, especially on Gehennes or Firemo. It all depends on competition as well, so even though the prices are very high, you might have more competition, but in the end it should give you about 1000 gold per hour on most servers. Either way, let me know how much gold you make in the comment section down below if you decide to try it out. So we tried this out for 1 hour today. I'll show you the location and the farm and everything in just a second, but before that I do want to shout out my gold guide. This is once again one of many gold farms in the gold guide that we tested out live on stream. So if you want early access to all the gold farms, well, every gold farm is currently in the guide, so you can check those out now, and the videos that are coming out next week and the week after that, you will have early access to all of them, basically, because the gold farms are already in the guide, and I'm testing these out live on stream and making videos as well. Also, the 2 best gold farms in the guide I will not make a video about at all, so hopefully you can make a lot of gold on those farms as well. Either way, if you're looking for gold farms, gold making advice, professions, how to make gold with the professions and different class specific gold farms, any type of information at all, this is a gold guide for you. It is 110 pages of gold making info, all in one place. Also, we have a Discord server exclusive to the guide as well, so if you do check it out, you get access to a Discord server with even more, well, community around gold making and even more gold making information. Also, use the code Solheim to get it for half price. Okay, sellout out of the way, let's check out the farm itself and how it's done. Okay, so the farm itself is a lasher farm. I think most of you, or some of you, might be familiar with the farm itself. Now, in the chat when I was doing this on stream, a lot of people seem to not know where this is, so I'm guessing that Wrath of the Lich King Classic brought in some new players that might not know where all these farms are located. So let me show you the location of the farm while it's lagging on stream right now. So here we go. The location is in Wintergrasp, all the way over at this location right here. All the way west or southwest in Wintergrasp, you will find a bunch of lashers that you can farm. And I'm doing the farm itself, I'm replaying the VOD in twice as much speed, so I can show you the gold per hour throughout the farm as well, so you can see the gold per hour in the top left corner in a loot appraiser window as well. This is basically the rough gold per hour though. I'm making a bit more than this as well, which I'll get into in just a second here. So this is an eternal life gold farm, and I will say that about 90% of your gold, or well 85% of your gold will come from eternal life. But here's the thing, you don't need herbalism to do this. You will get the eternal lives no matter if you have herbalism or not, and all you have to do is pull and kill the lashers, and when you loot the lashers, that is where you get the eternal life. So for example, these mature lashers will give you anywhere from 1 to 3 eternal lives per kill, which is absolutely huge if you ask me. So taking away the actual location for a second so you can see the exact farm as well, I'm farming this as a boomkin. I'm a very newly level 80 boomkin, so very bad gear. But you can see we're getting a ton of eternal life, and in just 12 minutes, we've gotten 5 stacks. Or, well, 5 stacks of crystallized, which is the same as 5 eternal life in 12 minutes. And also, at the end of the full hour, we were sitting on 21 eternal life, so you can take the price of 21 eternal life on your server, and that is the gold per hour that you will make from the farm itself. So skipping ahead a little bit here, we have made, let's see, skipping towards the end of the farming session here, you can see that we are making a projected 957 gold per hour from the farm itself after farming for 57 minutes. You can also see the loot up there, so we're mostly getting grey items from actually herbalism them, and most of the crystallized life comes from looting. So if you don't have herbalism, you can still do this. Herbalism adds maybe 5% or 10% efficiency to the farm itself, which obviously adds up over time, but you can still farm this at 90 to 95% efficiency, no matter your class and no matter your professions. Once again, you don't need herbalism. I thought this for a second because these are lashers and they can be gathered with herbalism, but you get the eternal lives no matter what professions you have. It doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so with that being said, the loot appraiser itself does have the wrong values here. So crystallized life is selling for, it says right here, 2.6, which gives us 26 gold eternal lives. And I think on most servers out there, they are selling for a bit more right now. So let's check out the actual gold per hour that I received after 1 full hour of farming at this location. Once again, this was all done on stream. We calculated the prices on stream as well. And I have a spreadsheet here, or a notepad, where I've calculated all the golds from this one farming session. So first off, let's talk about the part where we vendor things. So we have a lot of vendorable items in the bag as well from 1 hour of farming. And right now we're sitting on 129 gold in our inventory. I'm going to vendor everything here that can be vendored just to see how much raw gold you are making from 1 hour of farming. I know some of you actually care about raw gold, some might not care about raw gold. Kind of depends a little bit on where you play, like fresh servers. Raw gold is very important. So from doing this, we managed to get about 150 gold in raw gold. I think it's a little bit less, but about 150 gold in raw gold. Let me check my spreadsheet for 1 second. We managed to get 120 gold in raw gold from the farm itself, which is actually pretty good considering it's not a raw gold farm. We're farming for eternal life, and we're getting some raw gold as well. Now, a lot of the raw gold comes from having herbalism and gathering the mobs, because once again, you don't get the eternal life from gathering them, but you get like a random grey item that you can vendor. So a lot of the raw gold in this case comes from having herbalism. So if you don't have herbalism, the raw gold numbers here will be way less for you. Now, going to the auction house, we're going to check out the auction house values as well while we're here. So going to the auction house, we can see that eternal lives are going for 42 gold on my server. Between 42 and 44 gold on my server, and I've sold quite a few of them at even higher prices than this, and they spiked yesterday because, well, yesterday the Darkmoon Fair opened, or I guess today. It opened like after midnight, so I count that as yesterday they opened up, and I sold some at 60 gold. I also know that on, for example, Firemaw and Gehennas, these are selling for 80 gold, and some US servers, they're selling for 90 gold. So for you guys, this farm is absolutely insane, and even for me, it's a very good gold farm. And we've calculated all the prices here. So if I use a spreadsheet, in terms of eternal life, if they go for 44 gold each, and we farmed 21 of them, that is 924 gold in 1 hour, only from eternal life. We also got 8 more crystallized life as well, which gave us 35 gold. So in terms of Saronites, we had mining here. We found 3 Saronites, and we got the 15 ores, so probably 4 Saronites, and that gave us 50 gold as well. Various herbs from actually having herbalism also gave us 100 gold, so these guys don't give you that many herbs. I think the one farm I have in Howling Fjord gives you way more herbs than this one, but this one gives you so much eternal life, it is definitely worth doing. So 100 gold in terms of eternal or various herbs. So in total gold from the auction house, we got 1,110 gold. We also got 120 gold raw on top of that. So for me personally, from 1 hour of farming, we got a grand total of 1,230 gold per hour, which is a really solid gold farm if you ask me, especially right now. That being said though, it's an open world gold farm, and this video going out could increase the competitiveness. That being said, there's several layers available, so if someone is farming on your layer, try to layer jump and maybe it's available. Either way, that is it for today's video. If you want more gold farms, once again, the link to the gold guide is down below. You can check me out on Twitch, where I'm testing out different gold farms every single day, live for like 12 to 18 hours right now, so we're absolutely pumping. Check me out on Twitch, the link is down below. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Peace out, guys. I just punched the microphone.